Hi, my name is Karen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, love to have you. In today's video, I'd like to review a few of my tops, anything that's not shirt related. I included my shirt collection in the last video for you guys to take a look at. This week, I'm reviewing my blouse collection. So let's get started. The first, let me clarify, or just to make sure I state, some of the patterns, I still have the tops. Others I don't, but for all the stuff I'll be talking about today, I'll be showing, inserting pictures or videos along the way of the garment, sometimes in construction, sometimes on the dress form, and sometimes being worn. So for today, I'm gonna start off with a few of the ones that I still have, and I'll get into the others that I don't, and then provide information on those. The first one I'm going to be starting with is Simplicity 8601, and this is like a summer top. I've made this 3 times. Mainly this one, which is view A, and I've also made view C. So views A and C I've made. The next time I think I'll be going for view B because I like the sleeves. Take a look, start showing you the ones I have. And for all those I don't have, again, I'll be inserting pictures. The first one of a view A is going to be this bright, you can't see it, I'm so sorry. This bright one right here. This is the sleeve. And of course, they're all done the same with the insides finishing like this. And then for this one, because the pattern has like a slit of the fabric down in the center, and the fabric choice that I had was like a linen cotton mix blend. I didn't want to make it too heavy so that it didn't flow or tie at the end. So what I did, instead of like finishing my usual way under here and giving it some bulk, I kind of finished it this way instead, with 2 bias things going on the inside down the front. And then once it got to the tie, this is what it looks like at the end where the tie is. So I don't have a ruffled end or open end, but I added the bias finishing on the inside down the front, and then kind of do like a top stitch down on the center each side. It's pretty cute. I'll also insert a picture. I haven't worn it yet. I don't think I've worn it yet, but I'll insert a picture of it on the dress form so that you get an idea of what it looks like when it's worn. The other one I have is, let me see. It's the same view. That one's a linen cotton. This one, it's the same view. The only difference, I made this one like in a chalet. I've worn this one once with jeans, blue jeans. It was pretty cute, but I don't like it. It was just a light top, and I didn't like it in this fabric. But I love the fabric. I love the blend. My favorite colors are in there. Worn it with jeans, and then I kind of combined it with my yellow blazer, this pop of yellow right here, along with the blue jeans. It worked well, but again, it's just me. I didn't like it, so it was pretty cute. Also, I made a plain crisp linen yellow, like it was like a handkerchief yellow, kind of very light yellow, and that one I loved. And I paired it with, I think I paired it with a pencil skirt, which was Butterick 5466. I paired it with a pencil skirt. Again, I don't really like skirts. I don't wear skirts. So I haven't worn the skirt, but I worn the top, I think. Yeah, I no longer have a top. I've given it away. So it made a cute outfit. I wish I liked the skirt, but I didn't. It really is cute. I'll insert a picture of it so you can see what it actually looks like with being worn with skirts. So I've made that top 8601. Made it 3 times. The last try, I think I'll be making it with this one, with the flounce sleeve, but I don't think I'll be putting those little ruffles accessories on it. No, It's just not me. I won't be doing that, but made it before. I think it's a pretty nice one. And I'm gonna do it one more time. The next one I have up is McCall's 7601. And this one, I think I made, I'll tell you in a minute. Here's the tie. And it doesn't have the excess ruffling going on. So I think for this one, I made a view A, which is this one, a simple top. This one was pretty cute when I paired it with my gray blazer. It added some color to it and also texture, because the blazer was a blended wool, and this one, the chalet, was pretty light and airy and comfy against the lining of the inside of the blazer. And then the little bow at the top really made the outfit. So I really liked this one, the fabric and the choice with this one, McCall's 7601, and it was view A. The inside of this, I pretty much finished the same way because the fabric allows me to do that. It's pretty light. It's pretty light. So it's something that will accommodate that. But the other thing, the facing on the inside, but I might try to find a way to finish without the facing, because the facing made it a bit heavier on the top. Had some challenges when it came to me like tying it or closing it. That's the facing on the inside of the back of the neck. But overall, a pretty pattern. I like it. I'll probably make it again for like tops at work and blazer. It's sleeveless, and I can't do sleeveless without a jacket or something at work. So I'll probably make a couple more because they fit, you know, in between outfits and stuff like that. Just changing your top and having a couple of these will work for the week for me. I made another one with the M7601. This one, after making it, it was too much. But again, I like the fact that I was able to blend with black or anything like that. This one was more like a crepe fabric. Here are the long straps. Because of my experience with the first one and the facing, I kind of finished this one with a tiny, I'm not sure you can see it, with a tiny bias binding. There it is on the inside. I'm not sure I have a picture wearing this one. A cute one. And the thing I like about this one, when I tie this little bow, at the front, and I have this front closure, this opening on the front, it gives me a little peep thing going on right there. It's not, you know, exposing a lot, but just a little, enough for a work environment. And if I'm not at work, I want to take this off, I can always just wear it and it fits in casual, just like, you know, a regular top would. But it's a dual pattern. I like it for just like a light evening dress down. I think this would be great in charmeuse as well. So I pretty much like this pattern. Not sure I'll be making it for right now. I'm trying to get away from making too many work related tops right now. So we'll see on that one. The next one is M7573, McCall's 7573, and I made view C. At the time, I really liked it. Wasn't sure what I was thinking where I'd wear it to, but the fabric I chose was a light sateen, cotton sateen, the first one, which is this one right here. Again, to make it clear, I'll just insert so you can see. And I got this one from Mood. I don't think they have it anymore. It's a cotton sateen, a very light one. And so I like the ribbons that run across. The fabric was pretty cute. So to bring that out and to kind of bring a different dimension to the top, because it's like a 3-tier, the top piece, then this piece that looks like a bishop thing going on. So in order to break it, to, you know, give the sense that they're not all together, what I did was put bias binding on the end. right there to make it stand out, differentiate that from the whole thing. I think I have a picture wearing it, and there's one on a dress form, not a full picture perhaps, but yeah, I have a picture of it. And then the neck, I also added the bias on it. And then for the inside, for the inside, I kind of have the same thing going on there. This is the sleeve. So I had the French seam. I didn't put the French seam, I'm sorry. I used bias tape for that, and across at the top as well. For the sides, I just did the regular French seam on there, and it was fine. For the hem, I did the tape as well to create a nice finish. So this one, I'll make it again. I've made it twice, but it's it's kind of a, I don't know how to say, it's like a statement piece depending on what fabric you use. Because this one is like a plain one, but when I put it on, it kind of, you know, gave my jeans outfit, the casual look, a little pop, something different. But at the same time, if you're not seeking like, you don't want to draw attention to what you're wearing or anything like that, you want to be subtle, then my choice, this color would not be the best thing. When I made this one, I was thinking of the beach or something fun, or, you know, something exciting. Again, I put the red just to break it up, bias on the end, the red on the end as well, and kind of did the same finish on the inside where I have the thing running across there, so giving it a clean finish. And I used a different fabric, like a plain on the top, and this piece on here. I think I've worn this, called 75-73. That's 75-73. I don't think I'll make it again unless I have something, I'm looking for something extra, or it's something I really want to wear. So I'll definitely not be thinking about making it right now, but you know, maybe it's an option, something I can think about for the future. The next one also is gonna be one of my favorites. I've only made it once, not sure, but the statement sleeve is what I liked about it. It's McCall 7723, and this one I made, looks like view A. The difference with here is view A. I made it without this piece right here with the eyelet, is that what it's called? And the strap going through it. At some point when I think I'm versed enough, maybe I'll do that, but not right now. But I really like this top. I like how it turned out. This one, I think this is more like a cotton poplin. I really love it. Really, really love it. I'll insert a picture of me wearing it, and also on the dress form. It has this little flow thing going on the sleeves. When I made it, I wasn't liking the double flounce. I thought it was just too much. And then again, it had the split in the sleeve. So like little peep action going on there. This one I didn't do French because, you know, you couldn't do it with the split opening. So I kind of finished it and turned it on the inside, like right there where the split is. And then for the ruffle, I kind of finished the ruffle. This one there. I wanted to give it some body on the end so it wouldn't just be flapping in the wind and kind of like that. So I did that ruffle, covered it on the inside, like lined it, and it came out fine, except, hold on, I can show you. I did it for the other side. But for this one, I wasn't thinking about how I'd finish it or what I want to do with it. And I haven't gone back to it. My unfinished pile, if you take a look, the end on this one, I didn't know whether I should have, like, I was thinking of doing the same thing. After doing this one, it was a lot of volume, so I was thinking not do this for the second one and finish with the bias, but that might give it too much going on the sleeve of the shirt, which already seems like a lot of party action going on right there. So I'm not sure what I'll do with that one. It's been ages. I haven't worn it. So on the inside of here, because it had this curve, let me show you. It's like a curved finish, and I wanted to maintain the length of it. And if I had like hemmed it, I thought probably it would have taken away from it at the time. So what I did, I cut similar and kind of finished it on the inside, which I like that on the inside of it. The back was pretty much like a hook and be done with it. And on the inside, this piece for the facing, I kind of did the bias on it for the inside. So the facing kind of looks like that. That one is M7723. I've only made it once, as it said. I liked it at the time with the sleeve action, but I don't think I'm gonna make it again right now. Maybe something comes up, but not for right now. The next one is gonna be McCall 7163. 7163. I've made this 3 or 4 times. I liked it because of the line drawing. This one was like a nice loose top I could pull on any day if I'm not in the mood to get dressed up, or I just need something light like jeans or whatever it is, or a pull-on shorts or something like that. I've made A. I think I showed you A in, not my last video, maybe the other one, the previous video, where it was like a cotton poplin. It was really fancy yellow, everything going on in that fabric, where I had the double elastic around the neck and like the elastic in the waist for that one. So I'm gonna show you this one, but for this one, I made it and not put the elastic on the sleeve, and the way the top is right here, I kind of made it adjusting for this one, leaving more room in it. And instead of finishing the sleeves, so it's like this. But instead of putting elastic on the sleeve like the pattern calls for, I kind of left it like this one, but then the fabric on this one is fine. But to just leave this, to me, it needed something. So what I did was kind of had a one line gathering going across the sleeve. So it's off the shoulder, but the sleeve itself has this little one thing going on right there, like a cute little ruffle going on. I just wanted to add something different to it since I've made it so many times. And then on the inside, if I can get it done, on the inside, this is what it looks like. I'll insert a video of it before the elastic was inserted, so you can actually see what it looks like, really cute on the inside before that ruffle action started going through. I've worn it several times actually. Yeah, I'll insert a picture of it, but this is more like a summer topper where I can go off the shoulder or something like that. But I really like it. It's really cute. Dressed up or dressed down, it's really a practical piece, really pretty cute. I think I also have it in a blue and white, and this time I followed the instruction. I didn't do anything different with this one for a blue and white. I'll insert that one as well, and I'll show you the contrasting one from the previous video in it, so that you can see the difference of what I'm referencing there. The next one is M7543. That's M7543, and I think I've made this 3 times. I've made this twice. I've made this in a yellow and a yellow sateen and a stripe linen. I've also made this one. I have a video with a picture of that one as well. So this is view C that I've made. And I've excluded the pockets for this one. And I've included the tie sleeve for this one. So for this one, I've finished it the usual way. I French everything. Let's call it French when I don't want to do anything else. This one, I took the time, I didn't put anything bias under it. I just finished it the normal way anyone would. And the reason I did this because it's linen and it might be bulky and I wasn't in the mood for that right at that time. So this one, French all the way through. If I can get it together today. And then the piece I love about this pattern is that when it gets to the end, it has this curve. One of my favorite dress patterns has this too. I can't remember it. Not sure if it's 8104, 8401, Simplicity. But it has this curve action going on at the bottom. And so it gives you the option to finish it. But by the time I get to the bottom and I'm thinking, oh, but I'm gonna have to turn under and then stitch. And if I'm gonna have the thing show on the outside, why not make the inside look happy? So I got something that was different, contrasting on the end. And I added it all the way around. It just made me happy finishing the end of it this way. And then with the linen, it gave the hem some structure. It wasn't just like all over or anything like that. It was just a nice finish at the end. It's not visible on the outside by no means. It's just something that I know that's in there and I pretty much like it. But again, it gives the thing some body and structure at the end, and that's what I like. The other piece, design detail about this is the tie at the end. So with this one, I French seamed the inside that goes under the arm. And then when it came to the outside, I just stitched it regular and did this like a tiny thing on the end. But I didn't like the finish at all. So for the others that I made, I think I lined the sleeve. I'll insert, I've made it 3 or 4 times. I'll insert the 3 or 4 different ones. I've made a striped linen again. It was navy and white linen. I'll insert that one. The only change I made to that one, I made it like a ruffle top. And so it had 2 lines of elastic going against the top. And then for the sleeve, it's also a red and white. The same red and white I just showed you. I had 3 yards, I got 2 tops. I made an off the shoulder one, and that one I lined it with a red fabric on the inside. It's a plain red fabric to give it contrast, and then tied the bow. I really loved it. It had a feminine touch to it. So because of that one that came out well, the red and white, I made another, which was the linen, and I absolutely love those 2 tops. Unfortunately, I no longer have them. I gave them away, but if I have anything like that again, yeah, it's something I will be making. So that was M7543. This one, I finished it also in a candy stripe navy and white. I'll insert that. I no longer have it. I gave it away as well. It's a nice top. It's a short one, but I absolutely love it. I didn't do the lined sleeve on that one. I just made a regular sleeve with the elastic on the end, kind of finishing it like this one. But I have that. I have this in the blue and white. I made this in a yellow. I no longer have this, gave that away. I just showed you this one, and I made 2 more like this one. But then the sleeves, I did a lined split sleeve, and I'll show that, a picture of that one as well. But love, 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 love this one. The next one I have is M7542. That's McCall 7542. For this one, I think I made View D. I've always wanted to make View C, which is this one right here, but I kind of stayed away from it because with bigger arms, I really don't know how it would look with the little pleats going across there. So I've made a View D. So M7542 is something I'll be making again. Okay, and I'm down to the last one of the ones I have patterns available for. The others I don't. This is kind of like a mashup of one of these patterns I have here. It was just the base of something, So I had 3 yards of fabric. I made that little top with a tie for work, and this one was just a little casual piece that I took from one of the patterns, and the little flare action going on. I'll insert a picture, but it's the same idea of the sleeve that's on view D here. All I did was make the sleeve longer from a regular pattern, just extended the sleeve, and then when it got to the end right here, I made this bigger. So it's something that looks like this. I'll show it to you on the dress form because it's a mess just holding it up. I've never worn this. I've worn the other one under a jacket. This one for me, it's kind of loud. I don't know. It's just too much, or the pattern is something about it. I can't just wear this alone. Maybe with a black pants or something for work, but it's too much. So I haven't worn it. Made it and thought it would look nice. It's one of those patterns that you think are gonna fit you well or look nice, and once you make it and try it, it's not something you like. So that was it for all the patterns that I still have garments for. I'm now gonna get into the others that I do not have anymore. The ones I do have, I think I showed you before. So it's New Look 6560. Yeah, I think I showed you this one in my last video. Again, not the shirt one, the one before where I showed you all the stuff I've made. I've made View A, and that was in the linen polka dot that I showed you with the adjusted sleeve and stuff like that. This one, I've also did it in another green. I have a picture of me wearing that one. I'll insert that as well. And the other one I'm going to be showing the picture of, I haven't worn it, and that's the one, my favorite. I've given that away too. That one was a white Egyptian cotton. I really loved it. What I did was I took the style of the ruffles all around the neck and everywhere else. Then I took the wrap. I didn't attach the straps to it. Like I did the strap separate and then made a tie. But for the sleeve, I did one of my regular shirt sleeve, just any old shirt sleeve, you attach it to it. And at the end, again, because I love the ruffle, the little round circular thing at the end of my sleeve, I took the sleeve action from here and I added it to make like a funnel sleeve at the end. So I made a regular shirt sleeve, just a long one without doing the slit. And then on the end, I put the little funnel looking thing and a wrap. I also created a pants to go with it. At the time I was thinking, I did a striped pants, and the pants came from, I'm trying to remember, I think it's this pattern. The pants came from Butterick 6670. So I made this in the white, adjusted the sleeve, made the sleeve long, and then took the little funnel from McCall 7542 I showed you, made the sleeve, and then these were the pants I paired with it. They were like I think I made it normal way. I didn't do French seam on that pants. And then I covered and closed the zipper on the side. It had side zipper, was my first pants. And then on the top of the waistline, I had like a little trim going across, so you couldn't see the raw edge, but it gave the little pants, it was on the inside, nobody would notice it. But for me, it gave the pants something different. I like opening my garment and feeling happy, or there's something about it. So that was it. I made this pattern as well. It's View A. So this time I like the pants, so I made another one. It was a complete blue, like an aqua blue or something there. And then I got a contrasting blue with white going through it. They're both linen. The bottom was light and the top was a heavier, which you normally put the heavy at the bottom, but I liked it so much. And I liked it for the design feature because it had a little peplum action going on. Not a very long one. And it also had 3 or 4 buttons on the side. Yeah, it had 3 buttons going down on the side. And so I had it in the blue and white. I made a complete set, just the pants and the top. I don't have those anymore, but I love this top so much and I want to make it again. And of course the insides were done with bias finishings. So I think I used bias, a blue bias. I'll show it to you. I can't describe it now because you're actually I'm not seeing it, but you'll be seeing it in this after the video I insert them. So it's a blue and white It has a blue bias binding running through it on the hem, the waistline, and on the inside with some white buttons. I'll insert that. And I also made the pants, which was view E, twice. So I'll put a picture of that as well. The next one is going to be 8137, Simplicity 8137. And that's view C. Now for this one, I made the little top. I really like the little top. I made it in a black, it was just like a black light cotton, and it was supposed to be like a test garment, but it came out well, and I like it. I no longer have it again. It's like a little top with peplum action going on, but on making it first, I liked it without the peplum, to be honest. I put the peplum on and I changed my mind, gave it away. I didn't like it after that. But without the peplum, I see it as a cute top. Belt's already on it, it's attached. So I had a wrap going. I did it with I put it on the dress form with a slack I would wear to work. And I think it's pretty cute. It can be like a dress up and a dress down, but it's really lovely. It's something I will make again, and the next time I make it, that's view C. I won't be making it with the peplum because I think it's cuter without the peplum. That's 8137. I'll insert a picture of that one. The next one, I showed you I've made this twice already in the linen pink and also the cotton linen blend. It was like a fall combination. I made this one in a black and white cotton. It was about 2.5 yards, too much yards to waste for a blouse, unless it's something you really like and are gonna be wearing several times. But again, it's view B. I made it once, a polka dot. I kind of liked it, but didn't like it. It was just something that stands out. If you're liking something that's grand or attention grabbing, that's definitely one of those statement sleeves. But I didn't like it, so I won't be making again. I'll stick to the view A if I choose to make it again. I'll insert the picture of me wearing the black and white. Vogue 8815. That's Vogue 8815. And I made view A. This one again, I absolutely love it, but I gave it away. It seems as if all the ones I really like, I gave them away because I know I can make them myself, or I can choose other fabric and just do it, so why not? So this one, I made it in a cotton sateen from Mood, and I was playing with stripes and bias again. So I didn't, it was plain all day on here, but when I looked at the fabric, saw the stripes, I thought, okay, why not play with it? So I made it, lined up the stripes perfectly at the front and at the back and at the sides too, and then finished the peplum piece with a yellow bias binding going around. I can't remember if I had it at the neck or on the finishes, but I definitely remember it on the peplum. It's a pretty cute one. It has a zipper in the back all the way down to the end through the peplum, and that one I didn't like the all the way down zipper. So maybe after giving it away, I thought about making it and just stopping at some point, because you can't zip the thing all the way up back independently unless someone's there, and I didn't like that. So view A, I'm sorry, is something I'll make again, and I really, really love it. So looking forward to making that one again. Picture somewhere there. The next one is McCall's 0531. I've made this twice, I think. I've made this in, if I can see, I made this in like a cotton shirting, more like a chambray, and it was extremely light and allowed me to play with this pattern. It kind of looked like a fun pattern, and I made it with the, I don't know what to call it right now, but it was in black and white. One was in black and white, a gingham, I'm sorry, couldn't think of the word. Made it in black and white gingham. I loved it. I also made it in like a chambray looking thing. I like that one, the shirting, but I wouldn't make it in that fabric again. But the black and white one was everything for me, practicing with the bias binding. So the bias binding, a black, would be at the end of all of this, just giving it a little contrast from the finishing here. I really like it and played with it. So it's something I'll be making again. I'm not sure what I'll be using. Probably like an Egyptian cotton or something that allows that billowing out the front. But it's a pretty fun a pattern to make. Really nice, and I'll be making it again. I'll insert the pictures of both in there. Again, I don't have it anymore. Here's another one, Vogue 9257. I made this top in a green and white. I think it was a light cotton or a voile or something like that. I got that from Mood. I don't think they have it anymore. I made this one and I didn't like it. The restriction at the shoulders, it wasn't freeing with all this. I thought if I'm gonna make it with this coming across, then the sleeve wouldn't be kind of that long under it, kind of not go with the sleeve since I have that. And so for me, it provided restrictions. So I didn't really like it. I gave it away. It's a pretty cute top. The next one is Simplicity 8136. And this is the Mimi G pattern. I made both views. I made, looks like, I made view A and I made view B. For view B, I had blue and white fabric from the big shirt that I showed you earlier with a long sleeve and elastic. So I had made view B on this one. And for view A, I had a little, it was a test garment. Take a look at this one. There's X thing going on at the back, and I really like that right there. So I was testing it, figured more how it worked, and I pretty much liked it. Not sure I'll make it again, but it's something I really enjoyed making, got good practice, and like the style design at the back. But of course, I will be making view B again because I love it. Next one is a new look, 6528. And for me, it was this one, and it was all about the sleeves. New look, 6528, and the view that I chose was B. I love this sleeve, and so that's why I made it. I made it for the sleeve. I think I made it in a polka dot. I no longer have that. I gave it away, but it's something I would make again. The chalet is good, something light, airy, like a voile would be good for this one as well. I really like it. It's not the dress I'm showing you. I'm showing you because of the top. I made this top. I made it using just the top with the straps attached and loved it. Absolutely love it. I think it's a great design piece. Make it in the black or anything like this. I'll insert it. I got a fabric. I don't remember what type it was, but one of those silky kind of fabric. I'll insert it. And the nice piece that I liked about it was the neckline, the wrap, and the way the fabric kind of crossed on the neckline. It made a nice bow as well. So it was like it's something I'll make again or draw for if I have a fancy occasion or something to do. It's really gorgeous. The other one is gonna be the Simplicity 1159, and I've showed you this one before in two variations, a blue and white and another one in a scuba. But the reason I'm showing you this one, I have the top. I think this is a great top, this piece right here. Without this bottom, it's a great top, and I made it in they made it 3 times. I made it with the scuba orange, blue, and white action going on. I also made it with a yellow long dress that I'll insert a picture of. I haven't worn it. Don't even remember if I gave it away, but I have a picture of it. I'm going to show you what it looks like at the top. The design piece I like about this high neck coming up, and then it joins here, and then the bow at the back, the tie at the back, and your back is exposed. I really like that. So I use this pattern to Simplicity 1159 to create a nice top, and it's something that I will make again because it's a design feature I haven't seen before, and I'll definitely be making again. And this one, I saw it online and bought it. I don't remember if it was eBay or one of those Etsy shops, but it's McCall's 3184, and I love it. So this one finished a bit different. It had you, the pattern had you cut the whole thing with the wrap and the straps in it. So it's not like now where you would cut the top, the bodice, and then you cut something else to form the strap. The strap is designed in the top itself. So you cut that whole piece and create a wrap. I like for this one, and I think I'll make it again. The only thing is I'll make it longer, but it's a gorgeous piece. I like anything that has a pop collar, the option, and the finish is similar to this one, and I love it. Absolutely love it. I made it in a white, and I paired it with a skirt, but I will make it again. Definitely make it again. So The last one I have, I think I have it, not sure where to find it. I made this one. I made it in a light cotton sateen I got from Mood. It was like a spring fabric, nice color, Simplicity 8383. Again, it's supposed to be a top, but for me, it turned out to be a dress. So I really like this one. I won't make it again because I have nowhere to wear it to. And leggings doesn't look too good under it the way I made it. So it was just a one-off piece. Gave it away. No longer have it, but I'll insert a picture of it. It's really pretty cute. So that's the last pattern I have for today. But just wanted to have you take a look at what I've worked on, what I've been doing before I came to YouTube, so you have an idea of the things I have been working with or what's to come. In my next video, I'll plan to look at finishing up some of the stuff that I promised that I would have made in a previous video, and I still have my heart set on that suede jacket. So more videos to come, and I'm working on it. And also, a few of you asked me to make a video showing how I finished the sleeves with the French seam, and I'll be working on that with a shirt just for you guys. So I appreciate the feedback, and I love the comments. Keep them coming. I respond to everyone. And again, thank you very much for your time, and have a great day. Bye.